All right, it's like 20 after 2 on Friday the 13th of June. So, I'm the guy that normally cuts my outside round first and then goes in, but because I broadcast this on, I didn't hug the edges too tight. So I'm kind of thin on the outside, so I'll run over to thin junk. That way I trample less. I notice it's a little sparser and thinner than last year. It's also getting cut a little younger than last year, believe it or not. I mean, it's pretty well headed here, but I'm gonna cut this field tonight. Field B down the road there. I don't know, I just don't want to bite off more than I can chew here. Lots of stuff has just gone back together, and it's been a rather active week, let's put it that way. But we're gonna get cutting, and I'll bring you back when we see what this looks like a couple rounds in. Well, here's the stuff coming down the road. It ain't horrible. If it had some moisture, it would have been thicker, but gonna make some feed anyway. It is, of course, a little better down here in the black dirt. This holds on its water a lot better in the spring. I mean, this is even halfway decent right here. I got down to look, I'm leaving a little skip in places, like I've got a tooth missing on the far side here, or near side here, far end of the cutter bar, but everything is just fine. I don't know. I think it's just the stuff that's dragging a little bit on the end. I could slow down, but I'm not going to. So it's making a swath of some type. I don't know if it'll wilt enough for tomorrow. Might be Sunday. It's supposed to be overcast like this or worse for the whole weekend. And just so anybody, you wonder what kind of conditions I have, it is 60 degrees. It is not warm. Now the inch of rain we got, whenever that was, beginning of the week, 1.04 inches I think I had exactly. That's a whole lot better than nothing. At least when I go to disc this, I'll have maybe some moisture. I got sorghum and Sudex and Japanese millet. So we're gonna see what we put here. I think I'm gonna put the millet here because if I get a cutting off of it early enough, the last time I had millet, I ran a fence around it, let the cows annihilate it. It grew back 5-6 inches. Can't do that with sorghum Sudan if it frosts on it, but don't hurt that Japanese millet any. The millet will be done after a hard frost, but ain't gonna hurt the cows any. Kind of grew back a nice pasture in that wet spot when I did that in 21. Got me 8-9 days of good cow feeding that I didn't have to feed them hay late in the year, so that was worth something that year, since I came out of the winter with exactly 6 round bales left. All right, back to cutting. Yeah, this stuff is getting downright decent in the middle here. Probably because it's straight in line with the manure pile. Got heavy manure. ditch is now a waterway. You can cut through it. Still too steep on the far end up there, but we'll get to that eventually. The rest of this is just going to become one piece now. There'll always be a little swale here, but that's good. There, looks not bad. Swaths are decent. Let's think, I got a whole other field of this to cut. I haven't even gotten a look at that. I've only looked at it from the road. So, I guess we'll call this good. I don't know how long it is, not very long. And thanks for watching, and we'll probably have a baling and wrapping video maybe by Sunday or Monday.